We're at this super futuristic area, Dongdaemun Design Plaza. Starting out our Dongdaemun guide. So you enter in from over there, exit 1 at Dongdaemun Design and History Center. And then we got a Kakao Friends shop. We already went there in Hongdae, so I'm not gonna go. And they have an exhibit for Disney right now, and it always changes, but they close at 7. So we're not gonna go there because it's already 7. We're just gonna walk around and sort of show you what else is around this area. Okay, so first we are at the design market. My sister would appreciate the cat themed store here. What the heck, guys? I was like ready for Mayu to come into this photo zone, but she just ditched me. I can't find her. What the heck, babe? I wanted you to take the photo over there. $6, but he's got arrested, so yeah, sale when you get arrested. Yeah. We're quite confused because Mayu wanted to get some masks, but in Innisfree, you can only get it through a vending machine. They're super advanced now. Finished the design market, really not worth that much of your time. I'm appreciating the architecture, but Mayu is getting pissed off that she has to go all the way around here to actually get somewhere. Alright, tons of little stores out here, guys. Starting with Lotte over there. I know about that mega box place, that's a cinema. And you have Duda. I used to go there a lot, but lately it's just become very touristy. Mayu, we've officially stepped into China. there's like no Koreans around here. Everybody's speaking in Chinese. I bet you when I start walking through, they're gonna start talking to me in Chinese too. Even the signage is in Chinese now. Okay, people do a lot of shopping here. So Mayu just picked up those. They charge for plastic bags, so she's gotta put it in her own bag. Alright guys, now we're going into Miglior.
Your favorite type of dessert?
Yeah. Mayu is commenting that this is pretty much the Korean platinum, and I would definitely say that that's what it is. This used to be where you could get the best prices, but it became super touristy just like platinum, and now no longer you don't shop here if you're Korean. It's just like mainly for tourists, Chinese. And the Korean girls tend to go to Express Bus Terminal or in Hongdae. They have nice little counterfeit panties, including Victoria's Secret.
This is, yeah, also the
You can't beat Victoria's Secret's like 5 for 20 sale though. I don't think it can get any cheaper. It's really tiring walking around this huge maze.
duty free.
Dota duty free. That's what it says in Chinese. This must be the smallest line shot ever. You know, because Chinese people don't use line; they use WeChat. She just uses it. You just use it and you throw it away and you leave. Really is digging this Jordan Seoul t-shirt, but it's on sale for $40. Freaking expensive, babe. We're basically sitting here for no other reason than being able to sit down. Guys, we're at Shake Shack. The hype is real. Like, it's really hyped. We're gonna go though. There's a freaking long line. Information saved us. It's super helpful. Just for future reference, that Mileo place we went to, definitely these 3 places right next to each other are like the platinum. You have to bargain, haggle. This place over here and this Duta place and the one next to it is like authentic brands, so you can't really haggle over there. And then all this orange area is basically the night market-ish area. We're gonna head over here to get Mayu's mask and try to eat food and stuff over around this side. I just realized Cheonggyecheon comes all the way to Dongdaemun. Cheonggyecheon I think means like creek or stream, but it's where we walked in our other vlog all the way to the palace area. And I guess if you keep walking, you'll come all the way over here if you want to walk the whole distance. These like vests are only $7. I'm looking at it because if I wear it, I think I'll look like a professional photographer. It's like not really Casper, but it's supposed to look like it. And that's from Totoro, Miyazaki guy.
But he
he looks so freaky. They're only about 60 cents each. These are actually popular souvenir items, socks. These are also quite popular, the toe socks. It's like $5 for a set. I like these, they're lacy, sexy socks. Alright guys, here it is, Dongdaemun. Mayu was questioning that this was not the Eastern Gate. The official name actually is Hongin Jimun. And that's what they officially named the Great Eastern Gate. Apparently there's 4 great gates and 4 small gates. I mean, this is the literal Dongdaemun, the Eastern Gate. But when people say Dongdaemun, let's go there, I mean, they're not here to see this gate. They're here to see the shops around this area. Right now it's about 8 o'clock. Actually, the interesting thing about the night market around this area is open during the night and then it closes way early in the morning, like 5 a.m. early in the morning. So you should be coming here super late at night. If you're like a very night person, this is the place you're supposed to come. We came across a $3.50 kalguksu place. Okay, this is $3.50, guys. Do have available some kind of a spicy sauce. You can just throw it in here if you want it spicy. Also give you unlimited kimchi and water, but that's self-service. How do you like it? Very clean anchovy taste. Noodles are obviously really good and chewy because it's handmade. You can see it. The lady's making it. Kimchi, it's pretty good. If I really have to nitpick, I usually like gakdugi, but if I put this in there, I think I'll get the same effect. Oh, this is actually quite spicy. You don't need that much. Mayu's second tasting. Mayu said she's just gonna taste it, but she's been doing this for like the last 5 minutes. What's the taste rating, babe?
4.
And for the value rating, I'm gonna give this 4.6. You really can't beat $3.50 kalguksu, handmade, complete experience value between me and Mayu of 8.6. This might be the highest rated thing we have so far. Alright guys, now you can see why it was featured on SBS, KBS, and NBC. All 3 major network stations out here, because it is really the best value you can get. It's not even a half-ass kalguksu, it's well executed. I mean, I don't know how they keep the cost like that. So they open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And in the summertime, starting in June, they say they also have kongguksu for $5. That's a super good value because kongguksu requires ground soybeans. Like, you can't compensate for the cost of the ingredients it costs for kongguksu. Oh my gosh, guys. Just a few stores down, there's another place that looks so delicious. They have a Korean barbecue with puchu, only $8. This is super affordable. They also have like old style kuksu. It's probably like a very thin one for $3.50 as well. I think this is a definite must come for foodies. Oh guys, I noticed that a lot of these places are 24 hours here in this street. You can get like a whole fried chicken for only $6 here too. We made a wrong turn somewhere, so we ended up back where we are, making a big circle, but I'm glad we did it because that one street has a lot of really great restaurants. I think everyone should visit it. Ooh, the fruits are actually quite reasonable here too. Sorry for cutting you off there, but I have to separate this into 2 separate vlogs as it just ended up becoming long. This first segment was the area which to me in the past was the center of Dongdaemun, and it was an area that honestly I tried to avoid, but as you'll see later in our second part of the vlog, Mayu forced me to come to Dongdaemun because there was a particular mask shop that had a very good reputation amongst the Japanese as being a place where you would get cosmetics at a steep discount, and you'll see that that is the case. Now the reason why I've actually avoided Dongdaemun for the past couple of years is it's common knowledge amongst a lot of Koreans that it's turned very touristy. And when we say touristy in Korea, it basically means it caters to basically Chinese. Pretty much the same case as why I also avoid Myeongdong. It's not that I don't like Chinese people in general, but when you go to touristy areas, they tend to overcharge. And if you look Asian, then they'll just treat you like you're Chinese and they'll talk to you in Chinese, etc. So it might be very convenient for a Chinese person to go to those areas because they're speaking to you in Chinese and you're okay paying a premium for that. But someone like me, it's like There's absolutely no benefit. I can't understand what they're saying, and why am I paying a higher price for it? That particular one that I went into, the second building called Duda. When I first came to Korea in 2007, my aunt took me there because that was where all the trendiest clothing was sort of there with independent retailers. And I remember shopping there and my aunt saying that this is the place you should go. But when I went there this time around, it's turned into sort of just like a mall. Everything there is just sort of switched around within the last 10 years. And you'll see that the center of what we would call like fast fashion has moved over to the area that I'll be covering in the second part of the vlog. And that's more of the wholesale area. Although it still caters mainly to the Chinese, as you'll see, that's where more of the independent clothing designers are pulling out fast fashion and selling it, and it's very exciting. I wouldn't necessarily suggest that you would go there to buy clothes, but just the atmosphere is fantastic. Now, the beginning part of this episode where I'm covering the main Dongdaemun area or the old Dongdaemun area that used to have all the action. The part that I found very interesting was that area where they had all the restaurants. Not only were the prices very affordable, it had that very old school, authentic street food feel. I honestly want to just go back there, just looking at this video, and have that kalguksu again. It's just such a fantastic price. It's 3,500 won, which I think with the currency conversion, it's like $2.80. Other than that, although I didn't cover it here, the area that looks like the Starship Enterprise, called the Dongdaemun Design Center, we went there when it was late, so they were closing most of it. But when you go earlier, you'll see that there's a lot of exhibits and things to view. So if you just like window shopping or just like to look at new designs, etc., that's a good place to go. However, when I returned back to Korea later that year, for whatever reason, I know I walked around that area, and me and my sister found that on the weekends they have sort of like a night market going on. And I would describe it as sort of trendier, more hippie type of night market that you would see like in Thailand, like the Ratchada night market, etc. It has a very good ambiance, and I noticed a lot of foreigners there enjoying the beer garden and trying the different food trucks. I would also want to return for that and also do a more extensive coverage of all the action. Because the subway closes at 12, we had to leave before most of the action started. But it gets the busiest in that Dongdaemun area from 12 to 5 when the subways aren't open. So if you're a night owl type of person, it's like a whole different world. And you'll get a glimpse of it in our next video. But I recommend you consider that and make a trip there if you can. And hope you guys stay tuned for the next video where we show you a glimpse of that. I don't know if you can see the dog. He's in there while mommy is doing business. This is like one of those Shibuya intersections, like everybody crossing. Mayu said it's just so small. She's like, it's weak, it's weak. Korea's better. Korea's better.